Hey guys. Hi, how's everyone doing? It's crazy today. Doo. All right. So, oh, wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Just had to screenshot something. Let me turn off my sound. How are you guys doing? It's been like a very interesting week for pretty much everybody. Um, a lot of developments in the world, a lot of developments in people's personal journeys, and it's just I don't really know what to make of it. I First off, sorry, I was a little bit late. I had to call my siblings and harass them. I just had to harass them for a minute, and I told them, let me know, because they're in California. And I told them, let me know if I need to ship you out some tabo. Clean yourself up. Okay, let me just quit messing around. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Today I have I don't even know what I have. I don't know why I'm looking at my phone. I didn't put it in my phone. Today I have available bioscans, condensed Claire Tarot readings. I also have a new thing available. Okay. I've been working on this for quite a few hours now. I finally have bonded with my pendulums, and now they're we've been having conversations for a couple days now, and I feel really confident with the accuracy. I feel really, like, all seriousness, I feel really connected to them at this point. I know the other day I totally was like, you trick asshole. We're over that, we're friends again. And I'm now offering today, I might not offer this again, but I'm offering this today, pendulum readings. Boop, boop, boop. I needed that extra because I'm extra. Okay. So I'm also doing archonic energy removal. I'm doing DNA activations. I'm doing Blu-ray activations and the Orifim Emerald Sun Matrix activation. So I'm doing all of those activations today. I don't know. I'm like feeling quite a few people. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So let's start with our usual. Let me see. Let me just get to the right app. Oh, and if you'd like to purchase an expedited request, simply go to that link. There we go. I need my pencil. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. We're going to play number words. The first comment that I see that matches the number that I have written on my phone will get a reading from me. You'll win a reading. So pick a number from 1 to 100. And the first comment that I see that matches what I have written will get a Claire Tarot reading from me. So yeah, you guys, I went grocery shopping today. And I'm oh, Kim Althouse. Kim Althouse. Card, no. You won at 58. Kim Althouse. You won at 58. Congratulations. I went grocery shopping today. And I got a whole bunch of fruit. No one cares about the fruit, so I'm hoarding me some fruit. No, I'm not hoarding. I got 2 bags of grapes because whenever I buy grapes, like one bag, usually my kids don't care about grapes, but heaven forbid mommy enjoys something for herself. So the moment I get a bag of grapes, it's suddenly gone. So I got 2 bags of grapes, one for me and one to share. And I bet you they're eating the grapes right now. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you anything they're eating the grapes right now. It's okay. It's okay. That's how motherhood is. Let's see. Ellen, yeah. So Ellen wrote, Emmie, I believe I'm Blu-ray, but if I purchase and you feel something else is more appropriate, will you do that instead? Absolutely. And so you guys know, if you purchase an expedite that I feel is not compatible with you, I definitely let you know. I give you options to either change it to something else that is more compatible or to refund it if I'm not going to do any work on you. So yeah, no, I'm not shisty like that. I'm not shisty like that. Well, shit. I didn't even know I was shuffling this upside down. Ooh, girlfriend. Kim, what's going on? You just meet someone? You just won someone over? Snatched them up? Wait, let me. All right, Kim. Okay. So it seems as though, this might be a romantic relationship. It might be family. I don't really know. But you have a connection with someone that's been being tested. Okay. It's one that has a potentiality to go much deeper, to become a much more heavily forged type of bond, like get really close with them. But there's a lot of frustration, double-edged sword, hollow victory, ace of swords. So if you are having relationship challenges, and it's not just a romantic relationship, it could be a family, it could be a friend, um, some kind of relationship connection with someone, and there's like a disagreement going on. If you feel the need to go out of your way to prove you're right, it's going to be a hollow victory. Okay. It's basically, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to argue just to prove you're right. This is teaching you something right now about making sure your ego is balanced. It's not necessarily that you're the problem, but we go through cycles where certain things happen to help check certain aspects of ourselves. And when I go through something like this, a lesson that has to do with ego, it's not necessarily that I think I'm better than everyone. It's more of to refine how my ego functions for my journey, for me on my journey, because my ego is flipped when it flares up. I have a tendency to shrink myself and like really question myself. I'm not really being given a clear, definitive answer as to which type of ego you have, but there must be some kind of imbalance within it right now. Not anything too severe, but this is definitely testing that. Okay, 85% at 444. Your next card, 5 of Swords, losses. All is not lost as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. So so you're the same way. Okay, good. Well, not good, but not bad either. So what I meant by good was that's kind of what this is indicating. Like, you may feel like you've lost everything, but you really haven't. You still have the upper hand, meaning you can definitely still be the one to help guide this to a place of more compassion for everyone involved. 84% at 444. I'm just saying. That is such a gorgeous number pairing. It's ridiculous. I could totally lick the screen. That took on a whole nother meaning. In this environment, that took on a whole nother meaning, not even a sexual one. It just took on like a disinfect. Hold on. Let's pick other numbers. So let's see. Where is my effing app? Here it is. Let's see. All right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches what I wrote will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. Okay, you guys, don't judge me. I'm drinking a bang. Hold on. I don't even know what number. Here. Yamila Rivero, you won. Yamila, you won at 67. Congratulations. Give me 1 second. All right. So, Camilla, where are you? Let's see. Did you comment again? Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Who won? Oh my gosh. It's Camilla, right? Can you comment if you won? Yamila? No. God. Is it Camilla? I thought it was like Yamila. Yamila. There we go. Yamila Rivero. Thank you for commenting again. You know, I got that hammy syndrome. And the hammy syndrome totally, like, I don't know what's going on. Show me something shiny and I've forgotten. This is why I can't stay mad at people. You have to do something really seriously effed up for me to stay mad at you. Because most of the time, I totally forget. And if I've forgotten why I'm mad, I can't actually stay mad. So here we go, Yamila. And if you guys would like a Claire Tarot reading, you dealing with somebody, boo. All right. This is intense. Oh, bipolar. Okay, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that because I don't even know if this is the same person. Might not even be the same person, but it has the same energy. Ooh, I think it's two different people. Are you seeing two different people? So first card that pops out, the Emperor, stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. This feels like a masculine energy that is very firm. That's, you know, like how an emperor would be, very firm. The mind totally took it somewhere else. I don't know what's going on with me. But this emperor energy is one that's very, very like there, like a dominant energy. And then you have the King of Cups, which is gentle, emotional, shy. So it's kind of like a stark contrast between the two. Are you dating one person that has like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of personality? Kathy, I must be ovulating. I'm just saying, I must be ovulating. Yeah, I don't. It's like it's the same energy, but then it's not. It's two aspects, and I'm wondering. At first, I was wondering, is it this person who swings from different? Hold on. Is this the same person? No. You got the Two of Swords, peace and harmony, needing to take the blindfold off, keep reassessing the situation at hand. But this came off, it came out in reverse. So it's just that there is no peace and harmony. So I don't know, this is confusing because again, this comes off as like the same energy, the same person, but not balanced. Hmm. Not in it. This house is not Kathy. Let me just, I want to know more about this. This is confusing me. This is really confusing me. The only decision that can be made. But it's in reverse. So it kind of feels like this is not the only decision that can be made, that there's some kind of blinding going on, that you're not fully assessing. This weirds me out. I don't know. Um, I don't know what this is. So for the Emperor, I kind of got like a father energy, but then this, I don't know. I want to know more. I want to figure this out. It just feels like so much drama, and it's like you got Six of Pentacles, which is a raise in money, but to me, this is more of energy, like a surging of energy, and it's like conflict. Because then you also have the Ten of Swords, so it's like a conflict. I'm wondering if this is the same person and they're just mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. You're trying to put the pieces together. Is this just one person? It's confusing. It's really confusing. Um I kind of feel like this is one person, but they have a parasitic latching. Are you dealing with someone that keeps like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, like they're really, really sweet and amazing, and then something triggers them and it's like, holy shit, where were you hiding this monster? It's hard to, and the energy is so erratic. That's what's the same about the two, is that it's the same kind of erratic energy, even for the King of Cups, which is supposed to be gentle, emotional, and shy. Girl, I don't know about this one. um think of your most divine wish, okay? What is it that you really, really want that pertains to this individual? Think of what that is and just know that your divine wish is about to be granted. Money is coming. I don't know if you're wanting to get out of this or help fix them, or you need to leave, but there's this part of you that wants to help fix them. If you're thinking of leaving, if you're thinking of leaving and you're just like, well, I don't really have the money to leave and I kind of want to help them, and you don't have to answer this publicly, okay? If you want to keep this private, you can keep it private. You don't have to answer publicly. But if that's kind of what's going on within you and suddenly money comes in, then you know it's time to leave, okay? Yeah, it just feels not good. It feels like a parasitic circumstance is going on. And it feels like a very advanced one, and that they really don't have control. If it's someone that has a tendency to get aggressive, like physically aggressive, or not necessarily striking you, hitting you, but just like gets in your face, like that's going to escalate. So just keep that in mind. I don't want it to make it seem as though I'm talking badly about someone I don't even know. I don't even understand the cards. But just keep in mind, your soul is going to be guiding you. Right now is a time where so many of us are being primed to begin making our own decisions. Okay. Um, well, see, the thing is, okay, there's a comment, if mentally unstable, run in all caps. Here's the thing, that mental instability, if there is mental instability, it was drawn to you for a reason. And if you're not going to address that reason now, you're just going to bleed it over into the next relationship and the next relationship and the next relationship. So it's best to address things, assess and address in that relationship and leave it at that. If that's a relationship that needs to be left behind, then it needs to just be left at that relationship instead of dragging it into another one. Okay. Um, uh, Denise, yes, it can become bad enough to cause someone to seriously consider um, suicidal behavior. With that, it's important for me to let you guys know parasites can't create new characteristics. That has to be something you've already considered. That's something you already are capable of doing, and they just amplify and amplify and amplify until you decide to. 75% at 457. So that's a mirroring. 75457. Mirroring is going on. So that means for Yamila, if there's things going on that's making you like, what is going on? You have to look inside yourself. It's not that this is all you deserve. It's not that you created this. It's that your attention is being brought to some aspect within yourself to address whatever's going on within you. Now, it's not to excuse away someone else's behavior. It's to help you understand why this is such a huge attention grabbing thing for your own mind right now. Okay. So let us see. Oh, that's intense. That's intense. That's intense. One second. Let's get another one. Where's my pen? Let's get another one. All right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first one to comment, well, the first comment that I see that matches the number I have written will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. Oh, my eyes crossed. Oh my God. Oh, Mary Grinnell. Oh no, that's not it. Shit. I've been looking for the wrong number. I'm sorry, Mary Grinnell. That's not it. Y'all, that wasn't the number at all. Oh, good Lord. Daddy, I need your assistance. Oh, I found it. I found it. Deb Lashbrook. Deb Lashbrook, you won at 84. All right. Right. Here goes. Deb, oh, whoa. Sorry. Deb Lashbrook, let's see. Oh, did you say that in the beginning? I totally was looking for a different number. Damn it. Sorry, guys. You know, this brain of mine does not always function properly. All right, Deb, let's go ahead and get started. That's why I say the first one that I see is the one that I will pick. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of everything. The numbers go by so fast, to be honest. Oh, okay. All right. Deb, I have a private message for you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send it to you. Right, because I muted it because it was a private message. It was a private message. Deb's higher self is very private, so we just did that instead. So let's see. Yeah, everything's fine for Deb. All right, what's up, Charisma? That's my cousin's name. All right, wait. Let us. I'll do one more, okay? One more. Let us see. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first one that I see that matches what I have written will win a Claire Tarot from me. Whoa. Mel Soto. You won at 18. Mel Soto. All right. Let's go ahead, Mel. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Congratulations, Mel. Oh, girlfriend. Something's going on. Knox, you're ahead of your time is what it is. You're advanced. You're too advanced. All right. I think Mel has a delay. I also feel like there's a circumstance going on. So something has been holding you back. Something has definitely been holding you back. I have an intense feeling that it has to do with an ex. I know you've mentioned that before, but this is like, it feels like it's being taken to a whole nother level. Archive. Yeah, it feels like it's being taken to a whole nother level. You got 8 of Swords, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. I don't know if this has to do with work. It feels like it has more to do with a relationship that has already ended. The Fool, good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. Whatever's happened in the past is still very greatly affecting you. I don't know if it's still affecting you because you haven't been able to let it go, or because they're still around. I don't know if they're stalking you, if they started showing a lot of interest. Let's see. Let's see this. Are they planning something? Yes. Is it going to happen within the next 3 weeks? No. Is it something that's going to derail your progress? Yes. Why do I feel like they're going to show up at your house? Is this a parasitic circumstance? Is the X being used as a Trojan? Oh, it's just shaking. Is this a parasitic circumstance? Stop moving. It's a parasitic circumstance. My freaking my thing just got scared. It's like, oh, don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Mwah. I'm sorry. I got all aggressive. I'm sorry, I got aggressive. Let me pull the third card. Mel, I think this is a parasitic circumstance. If I'm reading this properly or accurately, and this is an X, they have a parasite. Ooh, turning boat out of troubled waters. Card number 6. Oops. 6 of Swords. So this is needing to be put to bed, okay? It's definitely needing to be put to bed. Don't allow them to have access to you in any way, shape, or form. You are in an ascension cycle, and whatever has a grip on them is definitely trying to affect your cycle. I don't think it's affected you the way it wants to yet, okay? I feel like definitely trying. Definitely try. So don't let it. You have the power to do that, to not have it, to not let it have that same, not same, but to not let it have the kind of effect on you that it wants to have. Okay? So let us see. And for the first time ever, I am doing or offering pendulum readings. But why does it do this? Why do you do that? On laptop? Why do you do that? Do you want to argue with me? Is that what it is? So how will I access this? Gosh. Yes. All right. Here we go. So, um, okay. Hold on. My hub is. All right. Okay. I know you told me how to say your name before. Salome? Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? Salome? Mel, they're accessing in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, but yeah. Oh shit, you got laid off this week? I'm just trying to assess if this is from work. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, Mel. I'm very sorry to hear that. Um, did I get close? How what do I need to what do I need to change in my pronunciation? I don't know, Mel. I think one of your exes is crazy enough to find your new address. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know why. All right. So let me go ahead. Salome. Salome. Can you tell me how to say it? I can't just keep butchering your name. So let's see. All right, let's get started. Let's did I Salome? I'm gonna forget next time. I'm horrible. When my husband met me, he had to say his name like, I don't know, 5 times. And then finally I gave up and I asked him to write it down. Oh my gosh. Salome. That's a beautiful name, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful name. All right, let me just let me just find I'm just finding a song. Breathe very deep and very slow. All right. You might get very warm. Just breathe. Mods, turn on your skin. How do you feel? Hmm. Yay. Awesome. So stay seated for a little bit. I'm still observing your field. The energy is still integrating. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that probably wasn't sciatica pain. That probably wasn't sciatica pain. And if you're feeling very tingly, I'll be ready when you come back. So here goes. All right. Jessica Dominguez. Jessica, are you here? You're welcome. You here, Jessica? Um, Parasitic Bella. It was parasitic. So oftentimes what ends up happening as we're waiting for Jessica to arrive. Oftentimes, what happens when I'm put in a circumstance where basically I have to defend myself, um, it amplifies my alpha energy, and then I dominate the space. And so, if you're sharing space with me and I'm dominating it, all the parasitic stuff gets pushed out, but it does come back after I close my space up again. So you might want to consider a parasitic extraction to truly resolve it. All right, she's here. Do you have anything that you want to ask for the clairvoyant reading? Is there anything in particular? Just say. Um, See, Dominguez, simply go to the link that my mod has just commented. I'll comment it as well. And there's a bunch of different things you can select from. Um, Jesse, is there something in particular that you would like to ask? I didn't see a question in your expedite. Okay, should you stay? Now, this is just going to give you some of the messages from your higher self. Your final decision on whether you stay or not definitely has to be solely on you, okay? So let's get you your third card. Oh, okay. You have Seven of Wands in reverse, frustrations. You're able to overcome your frustration. You're on top of the situation. I don't feel like that's what this card means. Because it's in reverse, this tells me that basically the opposite. That the frustrations will just continue to build, continue to build. Now, and I hope this doesn't offend you, but I do have to give you the messages as they come to me. Queen of Swords, cold, hard, demanding authority. This feels like it's your energy. Now, am I saying you're being unreasonable? No, I'm saying that this is your energy, and there's a very high likelihood that enough has occurred between the two of you that you're no longer willing to cooperate. You're no longer willing to uh, compromise. And it's not anyone's place to be like, well, you need to compromise. Well, none of y'all know what she's been going through. I don't know what she's been going through. I don't need to know. This is something that she needs to decide for herself. Are you the kind of person that's always like that? I don't think so. Something tells me that you've been this way for a short period, and it has a lot to do with his triggering of you. Now, is he a bad person? I don't think so either. I think this is something that maybe is just not compatible. Maybe you've reached a point where the two of you have outgrown each other. Um, maybe we really don't know, and we don't need to know because this is your private business. So the other message that I'm being given, hold on, my freaking OCD can't stand this wrinkle in the I had to fix it, I'm sorry. um you have to also be given your third card, which is the devil card. Okay, the devil in reverse. So there is no ending here. You know what I mean? There's no ending. It's in reverse. It's continuing to bind you. It's continuing to affect you. And you're going to have to make a decision. Is there anything left for me to salvage in this, partnership? Or am I just staying for reasons that really, obligation, things like that? If that's the case, maybe not a good idea to stay. 55% at 522. 55522. Oh. Oh. Okay. I looked down and Eight of Swords, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. So I don't know if this is a case of you feel bound and gagged, or if he feels like he can't say anything because if no matter what he says, it's always the wrong thing anyways, and you get upset with him anyways, and so now he's just not speaking. And I mean, that's not how a relationship is going to continue. So there's a lot of misalignment, miscommunication, misunderstanding. Again, I cannot advise you if it's time for you to stay or time for you to go. But I will say that when people ask that, when someone asks me that question about their relationship, it's usually indicative of the person's knowing that it's time to go, but they don't really want to go yet for one reason or another. And usually that reason has to do with, well, I don't want people to think that I'm just giving up. I don't want people to think badly of me and whatever else. So definitely just allow yourself to sit and think on this. Okay, allow yourself to sit and think on this and see why it is you're feeling the need to even ask if it's time to go. All right, so I hope that helps, Jesse. um Thank you for coming back, Carl. I know you didn't ask me, but you have latchings that are very disruptive, Carl. Um, so I highly encourage you to consider having a parasitic extraction, or I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Um, Cheryl Walker. Okay. Cheryl, are you here? Cheryl Walker. You're welcome, Jesse. I need a pillow behind me because my arse is sinking into the bed. I have so many different layers of clothing. All right, Cheryl. So let's see what your higher self wants you to know. So you have Five of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever was being attempted to restrict the flow of energy, restrict the flow of money, that's being undone, okay? It's definitely being undone. You have the Magician card, element of surprise, good or bad. This to me, it feels like something's going to be attempted. I'm, okay. I'm pretty sure you already have some inkling of um, challenges. There's going to be challenges, okay? Um, Page of Pentacles. The reason I feel like this is going to be challenges, lessons, is because this is the card of the student. So you pair this together, it's almost like this attempt to sideswipe you, to surprise you. And 52% at 527, 52527, 777, completion. Eight of Swords, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. So you need to complete this lesson very quickly. Hold on, Cheryl. Okay. Cheryl, Lilith energy. Okay. It has to do with Lilith. So I hope that helps you. I really hope that helps you. Hold on, your higher self is still saying something. Did you seal off whatever circumstance was going on? I don't remember what it was. Something about a tree in front of your house, or like a large bush. Did you seal that off? Was there like a portal there, a vortex? Okay, I think that's going to be because there's a lot of things shifting. Ley lines even are shifting. Um, I think that's something uh, that might open up again. And so you're needing more confidence in your ability to handle that. Okay. 1 second. Just put my necklace on. Hopefully, this necklace will remind me. Hopefully, this necklace will remind me to. Okay. Carl, you didn't send that, your demon did. Either choose to get that demon removed or stay off my live. Okay. All right. I'm not going to play games with you. I'm not going to play games with you. Okay. So I'm glad that makes sense, Cheryl. I definitely am glad that makes sense for you. And I hope that gives you enough advance notice of whatever it is you need advance notice for. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's definitely something that can get you through the lesson very quickly without having to experience too much of it. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Next, we have Melissa Peterson. All right. Melissa Peterson, are you here? Yeah, definitely, definitely prepare. Okay, Cheryl. I know you can handle whatever it is. I know that. And I know having advance notice will definitely make it go a lot faster. So, yeah. All right, Pisces fairy dust. Let's go ahead and do a reading for you. I can still feel you, Carl. Word of advice. I don't need your permission to send. Word of advice. It's in your best interest to get off this live. Not a threat, just advance notice. All right. So, Pisces fairy dust. Beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy. Are you waiting for contact from someone? Um, a male? So, okay, we have Queen of Cups and then we have King of Cups in reverse. And it's like you guys are have some sort of connection. I don't read this traditionally. So you guys have some sort of connection, but things have become convoluted between the two of you. Um, I don't necessarily know if this is a romantic thing. It kind of feels like it is to me. Um, it might be someone that is an ex, someone from your past, and they've sorted through enough of their whatever it is that it's like they want to come back. Important letter, Knight of Wands. So I don't know if they're gonna try and establish a reconnection. Um, that's kind of the feeling that I'm being given. Like an attempt to reconnect, an attempt to come back into your life. It's just really at the same time though, it's like they're very hesitant. You had okay, I think you have them on your mind because um you're actually on their mind. You know? I my brothers need to quit texting. That's it. They're just so disruptive. I'm just saying. Stop texting funny shit to each other. I want to know the joke too. My phone is. I'm so sorry. It feels like the two of you have a very deep soul connection. Okay. Like a very, very deep soul connection. It doesn't matter how long they've been away, it doesn't matter how silent things have been between the two of you. It feels like, with everything that's going on, all the shifting, all the world events, all of the Mercury retrograde, like purging that went on, things have finally been positioned in such a way where this might need to happen, this reconnection. 53% at 535, 7744. Mm, 53535. Change, solid foundation, change, solid foundation, change. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So things are about to change for you. Um, God, forgive me, all of you. I have to say this. I have to say this, Pisces fairy dust. He has twin ray energy. Twin ray energy. So, twin stuff. Hold on. This is a twin. Yep, it's a twin. He's your twin. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think he's ever stopped thinking about you. I don't think you've ever really been far from his mind, and you've absolutely held the throne in his heart. And this goes beyond like a love romance thing. This has everything to do with like just having you on this pedestal, and comparing every person to you, and recognizing everything pales in comparison to you. Like, this is total life partner type thing, not just like, oh, that's my twin. I hope that helps, Pisces fairy dust. I really hope that helps. Let's see. Ooh, poo, poo. Let it wash over me. Ready to lose my feet. Kim Murray. Okay. Kim Murray, are you here? You're welcome. You're welcome. They'll be contacting you. Or will you be contacting them? Let's see. Are they going to message her? No. Yes. Make up your damn mind, trick ass. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Hold on. Are they going to contact her? Yes. Will she be the one to initiate the first message? Yes. So I think this has a lot to do with this is really gonna be something that maybe takes over your thoughts. And then what ends up happening is you probably end up reaching out just to say hi, and it reestablishes contact. And I feel like they're open to this. I feel like they're open to it. Um, Very curious how this turns out for you. Very, very curious. Kim's here. All right, Kim, what would you like me to scan? Would you like me to scan something in particular? Bella, that's on my website. It's the parasitic extraction. Hey, Kim. Would you like me to do a general scan, or do you have something in particular? Okay, I'll do a general scan and we'll look over everything, and I'll ask your higher self to specifically guide me to the areas that we need to look at, okay? You're welcome, Bella. I'm immediately brought to the space that is in between your left ovary and your cervix. I also detect, well, in that space that I just mentioned, there's a lot of like shadowy type of energy. I also detect systemic inflammation in your low belly. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of swelling, like distension, um, excuse me, puffiness in the low belly. Uh, what? Have you recently been having some weird digestive thing going on? Not excessively weird. Ah, you're recovering from shingles. Let me see how this goes together. Because what I saw, it's like a substance was introduced into your body. I don't like what type of substance though. It's almost like something foreign. um, was introduced into your body in some way and it triggered something. So I'm wondering if maybe what I'm seeing is the aftermath of whatever it was that triggered the shingles. Um, 5 weeks. I hear 5 weeks. I see the number 49. Um, did something happen 5 weeks ago? You like the 49ers? No, I'm joking. I don't know what 49ers has to do with it. I don't think it's 49ers. It's just the number 49. 5 weeks ago, something about 5 weeks. And is that around the time you got sick? Around the time you first got the shingles stuff? Were you already sick or that's when you got sick? That's when it like really kind of popped off for you. Mm. Did you try any new medications? It doesn't feel like medication. It feels like it was aerosol, some sort of aerosol type. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, shit, the doctor gave you the wrong meds. Oh my god. That's what was free floating through the bloodstream. Okay. Yeah, it triggered something, and then your body went into, like, overdrive. It totally overreacted. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Um, okay, so I am not a trained licensed medical professional. I'm the first one to always say that over and over and over. So what I'm sharing with you is just some random ass stuff. You definitely have to still talk to your doctor. You have to consider for yourself what you want to do, if it resonates, all yada yada yada. Okay. I see some sort of particle. Your digestion um, is just very compromised. You have a lot of inflammation within your bowels, within your intestinal wall, and I don't know if you have diverticulitis, diverticulitis, whatever the fuck it's called. Divertic. I can never say it. Diverticulitis. I don't know. Whatever the way you pronounce it, okay? I just can't. You have a hernia too. Is it in that area? Because the thing is, that area that I mentioned, it's like a shadowy energy, and I look closer, and it's almost like for some reason there's a pocket um, within the intestine, the small intestine, and I don't know if the small intestine kind of just poked through the hernia a little bit, and whatever that medication that was not compatible with you got lodged in there. Little tiny little tiny bit got lodged in there. And so it's continuing, but on a lower grade, lower level of reaction. So I'm wondering, I'm not advising you. I'm just kind of talking out loud because again, repeating this, I'm not a doctor. I'm not licensed to treat, diagnose, or any of that. But I'm kind of just wondering, what if you do like um a colon cleanse of some kind, like some good things to use for a colon cleanse. But if there's a pouch, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I feel like a colon cleanse would be the safest thing for you. So, definitely talk to a doctor first, okay? But that needs to be cleared out in some way. You need some kind of roughage. Flaxseed, ground flaxseed is one that I normally would use for myself if I'm having this kind of needing to clear. Ooh, you know what I did? I got a whole cantaloupe and I just skinned it. I left the seeds in there and I threw that bitch in the blender with the seeds. Ooh, it just cleaned, exfoliated my intestinal wall. So that's something that you could talk to your doctor about. I don't know if they'd want to maybe recommend something that will move things along. It usually just eating some sort of seeds, bulky things will help, but yours is a little bit more complex because if there is a pouch, you don't want anything to get stuck in there and cause some kind of infection. You know what I mean? We definitely don't want that. But that needs to get cleared out. If you're a superfood queen, definitely, rummage through your rummage through your thoughts and see what would help clear out, cleanse out your it's not your colon. Um, it's definitely not your colon. It's the small intestine. It's small intestine. So I think that's your main thing right now. Your body is still kind of overreacting, but not really overreacting. You know what I mean? It's kind of trying to let you know that there's still something there that needs to be cleared out. Right. Exactly. You're not supposed to eat anything with seeds and stuff if you have diverticulitis. Blah, 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 blah. So that's exactly why I'm letting her know. You have to make sure you talk to a medical professional because there's that little bit of complexity in your case. It's you have to be extra careful with that. Okay. We want to make sure that you stay as healthy as possible. Um, I also see a lot of inflammation in your joints. Do you have autoimmune condition? Well, I mean, that's a personal question. I'm sorry. I just be like, when was your last bowel movement? I'm kind of I'm kind of too much like that. I'm sorry if I'm in your business. Yeah, something like that might help. Um, something like that might help. It's hard to say because again, that little complication, you want to be extra careful. But you don't have an auto. Um, Definitely take this with a whole block of salt. Uh, Energetically speaking, it's feeling as though you're at the cusp of developing an autoimmune condition. Okay, celiacs, irritable bowel syndrome. No, no, no. Crohn's. Crohn's is autoimmune. Um, Things like that. Uh, you're at the cusp of it. I think your body has finally reached the toxicity threshold. Um, you definitely have to do an overhaul. I think what ended up happening, the wrong medication, your body was just like, fuck this shit. I'm not joking. Your body it has not calmed down yet. Okay. It definitely has not calmed down yet. It's trying to. It's trying to. And that's why I keep getting this feeling like it's very low grade, maybe like a little smidge of something got left in there. Okay. So you definitely, if you are a superfood queen, you have so many different things that you can try. And of course, your doctor should help you with this as well. Oh, you've been in bed the last 3 weeks. Mm, I'm talking to your higher self. And I'm asking if there's anything that I can do to assist. I want you out of bed. I want you fully functioning and able to, be be a person instead of just in bed. Your higher self says that I can help to kind of move it along, but your higher self gives permission. I want to know if you're giving me conscious permission because I think you've already been through a lot and I don't want to disregard how you feel. Um, will you give me permission to kind of move it along a little bit? And what I mean by that is I'm going to try and flush that little pocket, energetically speaking, flush whatever particle that is and encourage it out. Now, if I do this, there is a likelihood you might get diarrhea, like maybe 1, 2 episodes of it. Okay. Is that something that you're okay with? Or you might not. Who knows? Who knows? But there is a chance that it might induce some evacuation of the bowels. Is this something that you're in agreement with? If you can totally say no, you can totally say no. That's fine. All right. So breathe very deep and very slow. You know what I used to do to my cousin's boyfriend or fiance? I used to think it was hilarious. She did too. I would give him diarrhea. All right. La 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 la. Let me get a song. Um, you might feel my hand on your belly, okay? You might feel some bubble gutty. That fun. Ooh, it's 5:55. How do you feel? You're welcome. Do you feel okay? Not you don't feel too much cramping in the low belly, do you? You don't okay. Your belly doesn't feel uncomfortable, does it? A little lightheaded? Okay. Let me just check. Grounding some of that energy. All right. You feel better? Okay. Good. I'm glad you feel good. I'm glad you feel good. No, I didn't remove something from her. So next we have Moon Chicken. Chicky's here. All right. Hi, Sarah. Hello. Hello, Sarah. Okay. Let's do that. Do that, do that, do do that, that, that. We're just gonna whisper. We're just gonna whisper things out. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just being dramatic. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's drama. We need a little drama. That's about as dramatic as life gets. You know why that's about as dramatic as life gets? Because I totally could have choked on my saliva just now. I totally almost did. I'm not joking. I totally almost did. I told you about being dramatic, right, girl? You're gonna choke us one day. That was real close. It got to about right here, right before it entered the lungs, and then. Like, all right, so yeah, that's my lesson to learn today. We got the death card, death of situation or endings, new beginnings. To me, this really talks about how certain cycles that you were in, almost like a holding pattern, that's coming to an end. And it's not something you already know. It's not something to be afraid of. It's definitely a leveling up of energy, a leveling up of frequency, a leveling up of your inner under and overstanding of yourself and soul. Just really beautiful things on the horizon for you. With all of the shifting that's going on in this world, this is telling me that your entire environment is about to begin reflecting the truth of you. So you're kind of being positioned to be in a place of like leadership. Okay. That's going to be very, very different and very new for you because this is primarily your family. This, it feels like this has to do with your family. Um, not the death, but like the reflecting of your inner knowing. So it's a very beautiful time. It's going to be a very, very beautiful experience. There's going to be less resistance, um, less trying to prove you like, no, you're just crazy. Oh no, you're just the young one in the you know what I mean? It's really like you're coming into your own and blossoming right in front of them, And now it's not just that, oh, you're grown. It's more of, well, what do you think about this matter? We'd like to hear what you have to say. So it's, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. So okay, I would take this character as like people who have opposed you, or your thoughts, or like really try to keep correcting you and like, oh no, you're wrong. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. And then here you are entering this phase where it's like, no, no. You have the power to do that. Okay. Let's see. Four of Pentacles, money improvements, more coming your way. So for me, whenever I have the pentacles come up, usually people will associate pentacles with money, currency, current, bioelectricity. That's my logic. So it's energy. To me, it's energy. You have more energy coming your way. This is your higher self letting you know everything that you're trying to create in this life, like you're holding the world in your arms. um it's definitely going to be doubled up, like at the chest as well as the head. Okay, so a lot of information coming in, like divine guidance, divine information, and a lot of tangible things as well. All right. um Also, Ace of Cups, security, helping hand. um with this, I feel like with the way these two cards present, it's letting you know if you feel in some way depleted right now, and you probably already know this, the old stuff had to be cleared out and you're being refilled to overflowing. Okay, it's to the point where you're being refilled to overflowing, so that you can take this role like more of a leadership type of role and really help people begin processing. um, this has to do with the patriarch. Okay, with industry, the patriarch is in. You know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? With the industry, the patriarch is in. There's a lot of fears that have to do with mortality. Um, just the environment of the world right now, and you're going to be someone who offers a lot of hope, very calming, like, no, this is something we're going to be done with very quickly. I'm really not scared. This is really something that's just testing our ability to dive within ourselves and really see what's going on within us being reflected outside of us. The chariot, movement, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. So you're taking a more, the feeling that I get is you're taking a more zen, like everything's going to be fine approach, whereas they're taking a more like, this is serious, the risks and this and that. And, you know, it's something you're going to really help them see is like, okay, I don't need to be this severe or extreme in my stance. Like, I know the field that I'm in. Um, I know enough to know that we can handle this. Okay. So, really, it's going to help. Um, it's really, really going to help. I feel like this has a lot to do with the patriarch. You already. Um, you already handled the other aspect of it. So now the masculine aspect needs to catch up. Okay. So the feminine already, in many ways, sees you as an equal. The masculine is about to step into that part of your journey where the way they see you will shift and you will be seen more as an equal, someone whose thoughts and point of view um, definitely carry value. And I'm sure that's going to be something that's pretty new to you. All right. I hope that helps you, Johnny. Hold on. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's see. All right. All right. So, Melissa Bernard. Melissa Bernard. Are you here, Melissa? It is really beautiful. It's so beautiful to know that, excuse me, to know that this depth of balance is being brought to you at this point. Like, it actually makes me a little teary eyed. I'm trying not to be dramatic. It's beautiful. I can't wait for this to unfold for you so that you can, you can um, see it all shift. All right, Miss Melissa, let's do this. All right, for your question. Ooh, there we go. Well, we're just going to start throwing things. What's this about? Okay. So let me just check my pendulum. This storyline, I'm gonna just ask the pendulum. All right. So I was asking if I should reshuffle. Should I reshuffle? Because I don't like how this looks. But I'll just tell you. So, Four of Pentacles, money improvements, more coming your way. It definitely is this sense that energy is coming your way, an uptick of energy, a surging that will really help to manifest a visitor. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, visitors, messages to share. Now, with these two together leading to the Ace of Cups, this is the start of something. Someone is going to be filling your cup, your chalice. Your chalice is about to be filled. But here's the thing, this is what I don't like. Like, all of this is all good and everything, right? But then it leads to Five of Wands, arguments, battles around you. It totally feels like a repeat of old things. And then I asked the pendulum, uh, should I not say what these cards are really like, the storyline I'm being given? And it said I had to tell you. It said I had to tell you. Hmm. Are you satisfied? Yes. It's satisfied. Lay your ass down and just stay there. I'm sorry. I was just joking. I'm not really mad at you. I'm just joking. Hold on. I'm told to pull a couple more cards. So if you can get through whatever this is, um, King of Cups, man over 25 years, Blue eyes, fair or brown hair, gentle, emotional, shy. Um, I'm wondering if all of this is like, honeymoon phase and then this um really smack in your face realization like, oh shit, my walls have come down, and doing the pushing away, and then they're not having that, but really their energy is gentle, emotional, and shy. Like once they're triggered, yeah, they'll fight, but really they're gentle, emotional, and shy. um your next two cards are the Page of Cups and the Sun card. So basic good news, marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. So, in some ways, it's like old patterns repeating, but then at the same time, it's not just old patterns. It begins as an old pattern, or you get triggered to identify this as, oh, this is just another repeat of old patterns. But it does have the potentiality of being something amazing. Well, it has the potentiality of something leading to marriage. Bright prospects. I don't know if it's amazing. Oh, I was told to shuffle the cards and I happened to shuffle them upside down, and I was told to look. Okay. Two of Cups, peace of mind, joining of two people, judgment, decisions pending finality, the only decision that can be made under the circumstance. So I guess what the decision you need to make is, are you going to pursue this, or are you going to allow the not wanting old cycles to repeat to interfere with what it is you're exploring? Um, I don't think there's any real right or wrong. I feel like all of this really is going to add to your journey in some way, anyways. So I guess, yeah, go for it. I don't know. Um, the potentiality is there for it to be something amazing. And if it's not something amazing long term, it's something amazing for now, you know? And really, what we should be aiming for is for now. So that way, you don't have these expectations that have a tendency to interfere with and pollute the purity of the bond that's being established. Yeah. Do I have to go for it, or will it happen on its own? Um, does she have to go for it? No. Will it happen on its own? Yes. You're the shit. You are just the shit. Go back in your box. I love you. So it'll happen on its own. I think with the intuitive hits you've been getting, it's just really um like preparing you mentally for shifts in whatever's going on. 87% at 614. 876, 1 plus 4 is 5. 8765. So it's like a countdown, a reunification, completion, receiving, and then change. 8765. All right. So this is interesting. Definitely interesting. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Suze. All right. She said, are you here? Does it make total sense? Awesome. All right. She said it. Let's get your cards. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. All right. Let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. So I'm not sure if this has already happened or if it's something that might be happening. Okay. So the star card, brightness, hope could bring excess, so be careful not to become too greedy. Um, and then you got the justice card, legal situation or document, police finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. I don't know if there's already been some kind of conflict with probably with family that is needing resolution, but factors that are needing to be shared are coming to light. And it's going to lead to a Two of Cups circumstance, peace of mind coming together, especially with the environment that we have right now in this world. Um, Although everyone is kind of freaked out and stressed out, there really is this huge sense of, we're all we got. We only got each other. So let's kind of figure out how to make it work. Let's figure out how to coexist. And I think that's being reflected in your personal life, Suze. I really feel like that's about to be reflected in your personal life. If it hasn't already begun, uh, I think it really will begin. And then you have the King of Cups that came out, gentle, emotional, shy. Um, I'm wondering if there was some kind of conflict that occurred. Um, I'm wondering if the person that this involves feels horrible, feels horrible, but just doesn't know how to come forward and apologize or even just initiate a healthy conversation. It's like they're afraid that however they approach this, it's just going to create more conflict, and they don't want to. The sense is that they have a hard time regulating their behavior. They also have a hard time recognizing what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. And it takes first, I guess, blowing up, um, becoming excessively like aggressive or combative, argumentative, whatever it is. Uh, and then seeing the fallout before they're able to process and be like, oh, I was wrong. Oh my god, I was so out of control. I was wrong. So it's this sense that reunification, peace is working its way into your life. Yeah, I think with this, really, yeah, I don't really think it's for you. I really feel like this is more for the individual, whoever was involved. If there was an argument, I think this is more necessary for them to be able to process and really have closure with it. So, do you need to message? I think this is something that will kind of come about on its own. I don't know if there will be a some kind of thing where family has to get together, um, like maybe an event, family reunion. I don't know what it is, but it's where you guys will actually have an opportunity to be in each other's presence, and then you can just maybe start up a casual conversation like, hey, it's been a while, how are you? And then the conversation will just naturally progress towards officially resolving whatever it was that happened. But it feels like a lot of peace is heading your way. The things that were really eating away at your heart, because you're a very tough cookie, but your heart is very delicate. Um, it's delicate in that when there's conflict with someone that you love, it really eats away at you. It really, really becomes something that's like, "Oh, I want to restore balance. I want to restore peace." And I think you're reaching a point where that's something that is absolutely a part of your journey. That balance and peace. Hold on. Okay. Maybe I'm just tripping. It sounded like, for a second, it sounded like Like a firing pin went off. A gunshot, just one. What the fuck was that about? Okay. Let's see. Oh no, I don't need that. I need the laptop. Let us see. Next, we have Ellen. Ellen Edgerton. Egerton. Ellen, are you here? Yeah, yeah. She said it. It's really. I think much of your struggle with not being at peace with the ones you love is you're feeling them. They have high pride too, so it's difficult for them to come forward and resolve things. Ellen's here. So let's see. You want a message from? Let's do this. So you guys, after Ellen, I'm gonna be shutting down the link. Okay. Or actually, should we just shut it down now? I'm kind of, I want to go out for dinner. People are like, do you want a what? I want to go to my favorite restaurant for dinner. Oh my God. Hold on, Ellen. Ooh. Okay. So something happened that really got you to question yourself. It really, it really pulled you down with your frequency. Well, that's a whole lot of cards. Well, they all fell out, and I was told to pick it up. Mm. All right. So here's the thing. You worked really, really hard on something. Really, really hard. Put so much effort into it. And you know, you lost quite a bit. I'm not sure what the loss is, whether that loss is a sense of self, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, romantic, platonic, familial, whatever it is. There were a lot of losses, but all is not lost as you still have three swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. You're still in a position, the ball is still in your court, basically. Okay. You put a lot of work into it. There was a loss. That loss made you feel disempowered. You got the strength card in reverse. It really made you question yourself, question your ability to navigate this life. And then tower moment happened. And it was just like, oh, shoot, this is crazy. Lots of craziness going on. And this, I think, has been over the past, I want to say, I'm getting 3 and 6, but I'm feeling more like 4 months. Over the past 4 months, it's really taken a whole nother level of like, what in the world is happening? And so with that, I think you finally got just to the point where it's like, you know what? Enough is enough. And 8 of Cups, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. You're kind of just like, look, I tried, and it is what it is. And the feeling is at this point, you're probably at a Knight of Cups type of energy, meaning you need more confidence in yourself. Um, and that leads to a peace of mind for you. 9 of Pentacles. That leads to you really, and look at her over there talking to, what is that, like a crow or something? There you are. That's you talking to your higher self. Your higher self is directly guiding you. And it's this sense that um, all of this really needed to happen for you to begin to cultivate this relationship with your higher self. I think up until recently, you've greatly ignored the guidance from your higher self. And it's not because you're trying to punish yourself or anything like that. It's more of that, um, the environment that you grew up in, the environment that you're currently in. It is very easy. It's a very supportive environment when it comes to you questioning yourself. That didn't make sense. The type of environment you grew up in and the type of environment that you're in right now made it very easy to question yourself, your worth, your ability, all of that. And it's not necessarily that you're surrounded with horrible people. It's just the feel of it is like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, oh, hey, I'm going to go out to dinner tonight. Are you sure you want to do that? Oh, I guess if you want to go out. So it's kind of like that feel. Um, Yeah, yeah, it was September, like, 4 months ago? Wait, oh, that's 6 months ago. What happened 4 months ago? Oh, you don't gotta tell me, girl, I'm all up in your head. What happened 4 months ago? Yeah, no, you don't gotta tell me that. But something, needs further observation from you. That event was 4 months ago. Okay. I don't know what it is. The 4 months. Look back and see what was going on around that time. And that's what your higher self wants you to focus on now because it's going to give you better clarity on why you should believe in yourself. The star, brightness, hope could bring excesses, so be careful not to become too greedy. So, allowing yourself to really, really take a look at what your strengths are, the areas in which you probably need a little bit more support, which we all have those areas of weakness. Um, that'll really help you a lot. It'll really, really help you a lot. And I think you're getting to a point where your soul wants to be able to be heard, just so it can guide you. It really wants to guide you. There's a lot of good things waiting for you. Um, the sense that I keep getting is uh, you're right there already. I don't know if that makes sense. You're right there already, and um, you're about to level up. You're about to take a quantum leap forward in your spiritual journey. Just put all the cards there. Hold on. The dragons want to talk to you. The dragons want to talk to you. Okay. I'll just pull one card. Ah, yeah. Perfect card. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You're safe. So you're really almost there. You're almost done with whatever this cycle is, and you're going to be okay. You're definitely protected. You are being looked after, supported, all of that. Allow yourself to continue blossoming in the light of your own truth. All right, Ellen? I hope that helps. Um, did you now? There you go. There you go. All right, let us see. Um, okay. Next, we have. So the link is closed, guys. All right. Um, Danielle Williams. Danielle Williams, are you here? Danielle Williams. Yes. Good night, Ellen. Danielle, are you here? Hmm. Un momento, por favor. All right. Danielle, are you here? All right. I don't think Danielle is here. So, I guess we're going to call it a night. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow I come live at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe we'll make it a little sooner. Who knows? I need to eat though. I just realized I don't think I ate today. Un momento. Did I eat today? Liar. No. It's swinging. It's swinging. Yeah, I don't think I ate today. I'm pretty sure I didn't eat today. Shoot, I need to eat. I need to eat. So yeah, let us meet up again tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same place, same channel. Y'all know the protocol. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Love you guys. Bye.